Martin and
Ida.
we are here to making a pizza, a different variety, and we are going to use the same dough to do the different foods. So let's try and start to making a dough. For the dough, I'm going to use, it's going to be a 3 cup of flour, 1 spoon, about like a 10 gram of yeast, 2 spoon sugar. Once we put all of them together, then you put the hook and bring this down. This way it get mixed while I'm doing. Then I'm gonna add a 1 cup and 1/3. 1 cup and 1/3 water. So while we are doing the dough, she's gonna prepare the whatever she wants to do it on the pizza. So let's see what she's gonna do.
The pepperoni doesn't need much work, but I am going to start slicing up the mushrooms. They are dirty, so I'm gonna wash them. They are, I think 4 would be enough. They do shrink, so I think 4 is enough. You want to get in every crevices of the mushroom because it does get pretty dirty. And you want to make sure there's no black spots left or brown. Should look like this, all clean. Now I'm going to do the same motion for the rest of them.
At this time, I'm gonna add 2 spoons of oil, but I use the olive oil to make it a little bit healthier.
There you go, we got our mushrooms all cleaned up. Now I'm gonna slice them. I'm gonna do it pretty thin because I don't really like to have them super thick and crunchy. So I am gonna do it pretty thin so it turns into like chips almost under your teeth. Just like this. Then I'm gonna do this. Some people don't like the stem on the mushroom for the pizza, but I like it, so I'm gonna leave it on. And then I'm just gonna flip it
All right,
around.
our dough is ready. You guys can come and see. So we're gonna move it from here. I'm gonna have a bowl. I'm just gonna add a little bit of oil in there and put all over it. Transfer our dough in there. I'm going to cover it and leave it to get rest.
And I'm trying not to chop my fingers off while I'm doing this. So I think this is enough because I'm not trying to make like a too big and I don't want too much mushrooms. So I think this is perfect. Then we're gonna go in with some spinach. And I'm going to wash these as well. Let me just move these so they don't get dirty too. And then I'm just gonna try to cut this without chopping off my fingers.
All right, this dough is good enough for the like a 2 large pizza. So I'm gonna put it in the side. It's gonna take about 1 hour to
Lord.
raise up. So
Got a
let's put it in the
wire.
side.
Okay. I couldn't cut it with a knife. It has a wire, and I was just cutting away. Okay, we're gonna throw this out. I'm not gonna use too many, so I'm just gonna put a couple leaves. I think this should be enough. And then I'm gonna put the rest here for him to use. So let's give these a good wash.
All right, cool. All right, guys, I made this dough before I start the live. So because that one is going to take a time, I just show you how to make this dough. Look at how puffy is it. So now we're gonna put down everything.
Do you like cut your stems or do you leave them on? Because I like to cut them
Cut them
like
down.
this.
So just what they say. So knead it until it's get completely mixed and get the air out. So at this time, I'm going to cut it to the few pieces. So this is about you can make it like a 4 to 5 large pizza. So I'm going to make it a little bit smaller to make it to the 6 piece.
And then I sandwich them all together like this, so I'm able to cut it easier and hopefully equally.
So
And then you just cut away like this.
So this is for our pizza. She's gonna use one, I'm gonna use one. This one, I'm gonna make it to the smaller patch.
And then I like to go back, scrunch them all together, and then go again over it, just so I'm able to get smaller pieces, so it's not like long strips. Just like this. Ooh. Like to stick to my fingers. Okay, so now I'm gonna just wash my hands real quick. Okay, then we got some olives. Some people prefer regular green olives or black. I think I'm gonna go with these though. So these are the seedless ones, so whenever you're going to go get some, make sure they are seedless. Just because the seed ones do tend to give you a little bit of a hard time when you're trying to chop them up. And then I also like to chop these like pretty small, I guess. And you'll need a lot of these. I love a lot of olives in my pizza, so I'm gonna do a lot. Ooh. Almost chopped my finger off. We'll see how many times I'm gonna say that throughout this live. They are difficult. Guess I didn't pick the good knife for this. This one is so tiny.
Why are you making the dough so small?
I'm gonna make it like a pretzel.
Pretzel?
Yeah. You can
Oh,
do
I like those from
so
Auntie
many
Annie.
things with the pizza dough.
Yeah, you can make like pretty much anything pizza related. The pizza family.
So we put all of them here. Now I'm gonna cover the top of it.
Mm, this is so difficult.
So just cover on top. Leave it for 15-20 minutes. I'm gonna move the stuff. Alright, I'm gonna make a pizza sauce, so I don't like to buy it from outside. So what I'm gonna do, first I'm gonna use the tomato we have. I'm gonna wash the couple of them.
I think this should be enough, but I'm just gonna do a little more in case I am, I'm pretty heavy-handed on the olives. So I think this should be enough. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna put this here if I could reach it. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands.
Just gonna put it in here. Because we're gonna do it faster to cook, so I make it easiest way to make a sauce. So I'm gonna put it on the stove, add 1 cup of water to let it boil. Put the dough, lid on it, and wait until it boils. So at the same time, I'm going to use some garlic. And I'm going to put it in the oven to bake. So for the food, I'm going to use some olives, green. The big one a little bit cut, but the small one, you can leave it like that. These are Italian olives. They are very tasty.
So I got some lettuce. Wash them thoroughly because they do tend to have little insects. So you want to make sure you take them all apart and wash them really, really good. Now, what I'm gonna do with these is I'm just gonna make some regular salad. Nothing too fancy. Just going to cut them like this. I like to go pretty bite-sized on them. Oh, pretend you didn't see that. I will pick it up after. My board is kind of getting full, so it's almost hard
Use
for
the
me
stuff to put it on the
not
plate.
to drop them, but I will put these in the plate. Okay, so we got a plate. Just make sure I don't. Okay, there's no dough there, so I could put the stuff I've cut out so far. Just gonna transfer them here. Oh.
Alright, let's transfer our olive in the bowl.
Okay, back to business.
And clean the trash from the garlic and tomato.
So, like the same thing I did with the spinach, I like to bunch them up. Then go like this. Pretty bite-sized pieces. And then for the end of these, usually people pick them out of the salad and they don't really eat it. So I like to put it aside and I toss them away. And then the rest should be good. And then after this, I'm going to cut up some cucumbers. Before I do, I'm just throw this out and wash my hand. Come on, open. There you go. Are you gonna wash them?
Yeah.
Okay, so while he washes that, I'm going to maybe put these in a bowl.
So while everything's getting ready, I'm gonna make a Shirazi salad, or we can say Persian salad too. So we're gonna use the cucumber first. So we're not gonna take a skin all the way out. We're gonna make it beautiful, like I have a strip on it.
So I'm just transferring these into a bowl so I have space here. And then got one of these and then maybe 2 cucumbers. Not really a fan of cucumbers inside of my salad, so we'll see. I'm just gonna So this is what I like to do with my tomatoes. I like to go like this, stabbing motion. And I like to cut it out like this. And then hopefully, boom, comes out. And then this is what you'll be left with. So depending on my mood, I sometimes like to dice my tomatoes. Not like literally dice them, maybe like square pieces, but I think I'm gonna go a little bit bigger just because of the size of my lettuce. I hate when I'm eating a salad and one piece is bigger than the other and it's so hard to grab with my fork. So we're gonna just do, I think I'm gonna do, I think maybe that one is a little too big, but we'll see at the end what I end up doing. This should be enough. I think this is a pretty good size. And then same thing with the tomatoes. If you're trying to save time, you can stack them, put them on top of each other. Like some people might know this, but I'm talking to the people who don't. And then let me just cut this one first. Okay. And he just ate my baby lettuce. Those are my favorite parts of the lettuce. And
Alright.
he ate them.
I just cut the cucumber from the middle. And you just cut it to the smallest you can.
And please do not say anything about my cutting. I have nails on, so it's almost impossible to not chop off my fingers. Okay, so this is perfect. I did have a pretty big tomato, so I think this is the good amount compared to my lettuce. And I only have like 2 cucumbers, so that should be fine. There you go. I'll give it a better mix at the end. I don't really like to peel my cucumbers. I think the taste and flavor is in here. So I think I'm just gonna do all across. There you go. That is enough. Ooh. Well, so with this, I like to add some lemon juice and olive oil. So is that olive oil or is that something else? It is. So we got extra virgin olive oil. I don't spray it on myself on accident. Hello? Oh. Like to drizzle it all over. There you go. That's good enough. Then we're gonna grab a lemon. So I will be back.
You gotta cut the cucumber and tomato to the smallest you can to release the taste.
So I already know this lemon is gonna be hard to get the juice out of, so I like to kind of like squish it so the juice kind of gets out, if that makes sense. This is like a whole workout. So you just want to do this. And no, get the juices going. I think I'm gonna use this. Okay. Yeah, these are not my favorite lemons, but they are good for some drinks. Do you have a lemon squeezer in here?
No, you gotta do it with the hand.
Oh no, I do not have that much of strength. Please, R2 lemon squeezer. Okay, I have not squeezed a lemon with my hand in I don't know how long. This is hard.
I thought you were going to the gym.
Well, let's just say my upper strength is not that good. Still working on our... See, I have something going. More than him. Right here.
Bring me
Please.
something to make it triple or...
You don't need a magnifier. It's there. How do you squeeze this?
So when you do the tomato, it's kind of like a smash it too. To make it like a juice out.
Yeah, he's really dicing them up. I did bite sizes. There's no way I can get more juices out of this. It's like... Okay, that's the... There's no juices in here, so it'll just be straight olive oil. But I'm trying, like, physically cannot squeeze this. See, I got something going. Okay.
Put the spoon in there and press it.
You know, why didn't I think of that? I don't think it's gonna work. Like, scoop it out? Like...
Yeah.
I already know I'm gonna get it in my eye. Hold on. Oh wow, this is working! I don't want to get it in my eye. Yeah, if you go like this, you get the most juices out. I think I came up with something new. Wow, I got all the juices out. And this is the pulp left. Pretty much juiceless. So try my method. I don't know what he was talking about. Press the spoon. Nothing came out. But this way you get
All right,
all your
then
juices.
we add both. Now I'm going to use the 2 small onion. We're going to cut it same way, and it's going to be small. So I guess our tomato almost ready.
Okay. See, got it all
So
out.
you're going to cut it as smallest as you can.
I don't know if I should do more. Guess it just depends on preferences. You know what? I think I'm gonna add some olives in there. Pick quickly, green or black.
Both is good.
You know what? We're gonna do both. I'm very indecisive. We're gonna go back with my baby knife. Not a fan of the other one. Just throw these out though quickly. They are on my board, bothering me. We're gonna wash the hands. Okay. This is my format of drying the hands.
All right. So cut it as small as you can.
This is almost like a Caesar salad. However, Caesar salad doesn't have cucumbers. So this should be good. Then we're gonna do a little bit of the green ones, which I think the green ones are my favorite.
All right, we have a dry mint. Make sure it was very small and smash it. We're gonna add about the full spoon in there, maybe more.
Oh.
Olive oil. About the 2 spoons. Then we're gonna add a lime.
Lemon.
Lemon or lime, anyone, and squeeze it like that. Easy. You see, it's a smash everything.
I think that was an attack.
Look at.
That's what I did.
You see, it's a smash.
Maybe your lemon was better. Mine was like horrible.
See, oh, everything come out. Even you can take the seeds off.
Didn't have any seeds. I don't think mine didn't had any seeds.
Now, everything on salad is done.
I think this should be enough.
You need to
I don't
add
think I want to add any more.
You're gonna add the salt and pepper. Just black pepper and salt. I'm going to do the 1 teaspoon black pepper. The salt as needed. Do not put too much. Just a little bit salt.
He said, "Do not put too much," and he went spoonful.
And let's
Gonna be
mix it.
sour.
You should mix it very well. When you do it, mix it like that, you press it, and make it like the juices come out.
Okay, I think that's enough olives.
All
I don't
right,
wanna
this
go
is
too
great.
crazy.
To the any side of the food you guys want to use. That's the best salad, easy and fast. Let's put the garbage away.
So I'm gonna put some salt. I'm I'm not gonna put too much. Just because the olives and the lemon is already too much. I'm gonna put some black pepper. Very lightly. I'm gonna put the twins back.
All right.
Just gonna mix it all up.
Our tomato is ready.
Make sure.
So we're gonna take the skin off of it and use our mixer. Actually, when we use the other one, is easier and faster. So yours is hot. I should flip it. You see, easy. Take a skin off and put it in there. Take a skin off. It's really hot. And put it in there. Oh.
I'm wearing white. Do not spill it on me.
Wow. It's way too hot.
Eating all the toppings before we get to even make the pizza.
All right, cut some mushroom for me. I need at least 4.
We got 2 contestants here. I gotta go get more.
Wow. All right. Let's blend it. All right. You guys can take a look. It's completely mixed. I'm going to use the same water in the pan and add the tomato in there. And put it back in the stove. At this time, first I'm going to use the tomato paste. I'm going to add about 1 full spoon. I'm talking about the full spoon is like that. It's like a 2, consider as a 2 spoon, 2 tablespoons. if the camera come closer, I'll show you guys much more. I'm going to use the teaspoon. This is a half a teaspoon. I'm going to use the two half a teaspoon. It's going to mint, dry mint. I'm going to use the 4 teaspoon. Actually, the 4 of these is going to be 2 teaspoon oregano. I'm going to have a basil. I'm going to use the same amount as the oregano, 2 teaspoon. Then mix everything very well for about few minutes until it's get a little bit thicker.
I'm in mushroom land.
Well, you can move your sop and your dough is ready already.
Okay.
So, right now I have some meat. I bought the lamb fat and I have a beef. So I'm gonna make a Turkish food with the dough. So first let's weight some of the meat. So the amount I'm going to use the fat, the ratio is going to be 30 to 70 to make it a little bit fatty and juicy.
Should I put the dough on the counter?
So first I pick up the meat. You can use some flour, doesn't stick.
Where'd you put the flour?
All the way other side. So this is about this is 700 gram, and we come to the fat. Make sure in here they don't clean the fat very well. If you see those, you gotta take it out.
Okay, so I put some flour, so hopefully it doesn't stick as much. Just going to Do you have a roller?
Yeah, right there.
So I'm gonna try to roll it out. See how that goes. And then we're gonna flip it around. Just gonna sprinkle a little bit on top as well. because I have a feeling it's gonna keep sticking. And then I'm just gonna stretch it out.
All right, this is 1,000 grams right now. 70 to 30. Let me put the meat this way.
So I want to attempt something.
So now we have our blender. Let's put the blade on. I'm going to cut the meat to the smaller piece.
So I want to attempt something. I want to see if it's going to work. So I want to put cheese in the crust. So it's stuffed crust. So I'm going to mix both of the, I could get these without dropping everything. I'm going to put both, kind of mix them, and then I'll show you guys my folding method.
You should get the sheet, put your dough first in the sheet.
Yeah, I should.
Hopefully all of them I can do it with one, but I don't think so. I should flip it and do the rest. First I'm going to do this part.
No, my dough. It's okay.
You're going to make a triangle pizza?
No, it just fell out of my hands, but I think we can sew it back together like
Yeah,
this.
let's see. Sure. Come on, give me your hand, like that.
Don't put too much.
All right, put it in your hand. Put it in your hand, massage your hand. Mix it.
This
Now
just
fix your
feels
dough.
wrong.
Fix your dough. It doesn't stick to you.
Okay, so I'm just gonna massage the whole dough. There's some parts
Wow, this is perfect.
that thinned out. This is like the ugliest shape. I don't know what shape this is. Don't ask. I tried. It's not the point. So I'm just gonna see if I could sew the rest of this back.
Let's do the rest of it.
Actually, the olive oil was very much needed. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab This is too heavy.
Make sure to use the meat. They are a little bit frozen. That way it's easier to grind it like that. See, if it's not, frozen a little bit, it's gonna be hard.
I got the cheese.
Now we're gonna add other stuff in the blender. I'm gonna use the one jalapeno.
So I'm gonna add a little bit. You don't want to go too crazy with the cheese, and I'll show you guys my idea in a second. You know, I should have made this into a heart shape. Now this is just shapeless.
That's the ugliest pizza ever.
Okay, don't judge. We'll see how your pizza turns out. I don't even know if
we're
you'll
gonna
make
do
a pizza.
2 green onion. You can use a different onion too, but I like this one. It's fresher.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it right there.
I'm gonna use the cilantro. So I just cut the stump and put it in there. So if there is some left, you can take it out and add it in there.
Okay, so after I put the cheese, we're going to fold. I don't know if it's really gonna stick or not. We're gonna fold these corners down. Still got a little bit of olive oil on my fingers, so should stick.
I'm gonna use the 2 tomato. Let them chop.
Now it's even a smaller, uglier version of what I previously had, but it is okay. So you just want to pierce their corners.
All right, I chop everything. It's perfect. You just add it to the meat.
Do I want to know what this is?
Yeah, that's the Turkish food.
Is the sauce ready or not yet?
It's ready. So, we're gonna add a
I'm gonna
paprika,
wash my hands.
about a spoon. We're gonna have a cayenne pepper or red pepper as needed. Don't put too much because I already put the jalapeno. We're gonna add the turmeric and salt and pepper. About the 1 teaspoon.
You want me to turn this off?
Yeah. So we're gonna add the black pepper, 2 teaspoon, and salt as needed. Probably 1 teaspoon should be 1 or 2 teaspoons. It's gonna be fine. Not more than that.
Which bowl do you want me to put this in?
So now we mix everything together.
I think I should put it. I'm gonna wait for it to cool down.
Get it, grab it from the, use the other spatula and put it. Bring it, put it on the board over here.
Where?
The board.
The board. You want me to put it on top of the board?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I can pick this bad boy up. Oh, I almost burned myself. Okay, can you guys see my pizza? I can't tell. Maybe if I move it here. And then I move it. No, that's even worse. I think this is better. You'll still get the vision. So I'm gonna use this. When I go order my pizza anywhere, I always tell them easy on the sauce. So I'm not gonna put too much. So we're just gonna spread it around. And I'll spread some on the... So for the crust, you either want to put some sauce or you want to put an egg.
Here
or
you go.
only the...
That's what we need. And look at the sauce. It's perfect. And the smell is coming. Oregano, basil, mint.
If you don't want to put the sauce, you can put the yellow part of the egg. So I'm going to use the sauce. So you just want to rub it all over that crust.
All right, we are done with this stuff.
You want to get all the corners and everything.
All right, first I'm going to use this dough to make sort of look like a pizza, but it's not going to be a pizza. Yeah.
Looks like a crime scene. Oh my god. Okay, just trust the process. Isn't that what they
Take a look
say?
at the process.
Okay, so basically, for the crust of the pizza, like I said, you either want to put the yellow yolk, or you want to add your sauce so the crust also has a flavor. Okay, so now I'm gonna add some cheese. Just like so. I'm gonna add some of the other cheese as well. Cute. And the other cheese. I'm very heavy-handed when it comes to cheese. Okay, we're just going to add a little bit, not too much. You don't want to overdo it with the cheese.
Our garlic is ready. Oh, perfect.
we're going to add our toppings. Just like this. I'm not leaving any room for the other ones. I'm just going to spread some love. Just get this. I think this should be enough. Then we're gonna put some black olives. Look at the presentations, looking so much more promising. Okay, then we're gonna add some pepperonis.
All right. Our dough is ready.
Voila. So I'm gonna put this in the oven.
This is our dough.
Why does yours look so much bigger than mine?
Now I'm going to use the garlic I have in here, the oil I put in there, and brush this with the oil. If it's ready, you can put it in the oven. You can show her.
Looks bomb. Very good. Just hit my face. We're gonna put this on and not air fry.
All right, this is it now. I'm going to use this olive, this garlic. It's very hot. I'm going to squeeze this in there. Just some of it. I don't need all. It was on.
Yeah.
It is on.
I put it on bake. Oh, you put it on air fryer?
Yeah, it works same. Okay, you gotta put 350. Temp, 350. Start. So we smash the olives and spread it around. Now we're gonna add I have a shrimp. I'm gonna add the shrimp on it.
That does not look like a pizza.
This-
90% shrimp, 2% dough.
Yeah, this is a full protein. All right, start to make this dough. First, you gotta use the flour and make it as tiny as you can. So now we're gonna add the olives.
Stop eating them.
So we're gonna have a, where is the garlic and spinach.
So you want the doughs to stay tiny?
All right, I'm gonna have some spinach.
I think this is good.
Because I didn't wash the board, I'm gonna use this one.
Good? Or do you want a bigger?
Round it and be, is good. Put the oil in it. Add the oil, make it a little bit softer.
Olive oil?
Yeah.
Figured.
Can you get me a garlic powder?
Same toppings, or do you want something else on them?
No, this is gonna be a meat.
Meat?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, we put the spinach on top.
Here you go. Garlic.
You wanna add some garlic powder?
Didn't you just put garlic?
Yeah, that was a baked garlic. This garlic powder.
This is pretty rounded.
I'm gonna use the one of this onion.
Okay, you want to use that meat?
Huh?
You want to use that meat?
Yeah. You gotta smash on it. So you gotta put that first on the paper.
Like a patty?
And the paper from there, cooking paper. So I'm just gonna use this part.
Should probably put this in a pan instead of just putting it on the paper. If I can get this to separate without breaking on me.
That's why I told you use the flour on the.
Oh, I used a
counter.
lot. For some reason, when I spread it over, it just...
So this time, a
I
little
got
bit
it
of mint,
perfect. Okay. See? Mm-hmm.
basil,
Look. Now we got some holes
and we're
in
gonna
there.
do some oregano.
Trying to cover the holes.
All right, let's put it in the oven for 15-20 minutes. All right, this is this one.
Okay.
All right, let me see what she's doing. So you get the dough.
Should I put this away? You don't need it.
Yeah.
Perfect. My dough looks amazing. Look how good it is. It's thin, it's nicely shaped. There's just one hole in it. Oh, well, let's see if you're gonna do it any better. Oh, okay, you wanted it like that. I thought you meant like cuter and
Bring the oil.
flatter. It's a lot of oil. Look.
All right, for this one, we don't use the oven. We're going to use the pot.
I think he's gonna boil them. See, mine came out like this. You just have a smaller dough. Like so much. I think I could split it in half.
All right, we're going to use the pan over here. Make it hot. We grab it, we put it in the pan.
Okay. I think he's making flour, like regular bread.
So let it cook one side only. Do not cook the both sides. It's take about 3-4 minutes. Do the dough. Like
More?
yeah, the same way I did. Put the flour.
Mine came out better.
Alright. Now we use another one. Just wait that one cook. So adding the oil on the hand and the dough is make it easier to make it white and thinner.
Mine doesn't get flatter than this. Let's see. Can I flatten it out like this? Yeah, it works smarter.
So you see this side is cooked. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab it, grab the meat, go all over it.
Should I put mine in there now?
Huh?
You, or
Yeah.
you need it? I'm gonna attempt to throw this in there.
You can put it in the oven too, but if you don't have a space, you can use the same pan.
Oh my god, no.
So I use the fatty because once you cook it, the fat is gonna go to it inside the bread. It's gonna be very juicy.
I threw that in there so horribly.
Wow.
It literally clashed as soon as I put it on.
This is the worst ever.
Okay, to be fair, it was very long and it was hard for me to get it in the pan. But it looks good.
This looks worse than
It
anything.
looks cute. It looks compact. Now we'll see how I'm gonna put this one on. See, mine rips.
Sort of look like an animal.
Yeah, it's because mine keeps ripping.
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah, I don't know how you're folding yours. Okay, maybe if I put it like this. Still looks not right. Stop sticking. I need more.
Yeah, your bread. Seriously, look
See,
at it.
guys, it's just it's so much better. It's a unique shape.
This is one of the famous food in Turkey. They say lahmacun. I like it the way I made. They are good in Turkey. I like it. The taste is good. It's one of the good food over there.
Okay, so
If
now
you
we're gonna
guys
get some meat.
Go there for a vacation. You should try it.
Oh, I'm not gonna put too much. I think I'm just gonna put a little bit. Flattening it out.
See, the meat, the bread.
Yeah, you have a hole in it.
Who cares about the holes?
I have
There is a
multiple.
shape on it.
Mine has a shape. It's not too bad. Something is going on. Okay. I tried. This is the best it's gonna get. And then now I'm gonna put my second dough in there. Hopefully it doesn't clasp on me. Look how
So
beautiful
the
it
dough
is.
I told you guys is about like a 2 medium to large pizza. But if you want to do it like this, you gotta do 2 times more than that or 3 times. I did this one, I guess, 2.5 that amount.
Since I'm nice, I'll put the meat for you.
Yeah, I guess you better just put the meat. Don't make it dough.
Okay, you're gonna see how it looks. It looks fine, you know? It's restaurant material. Perfect. Now we got these two.
Yeah.
Just gonna
To the other side and fill it.
look. This is mine. Don't say anything negative. Looks gorgeous. Just gonna pack some meat in there. Not too much.
Make sure first knead the dough with the hand. Just make it easier and smoother.
I keep coming back like a revolving door.
Because the dough is, I cut it a little bit small, I use the bigger one. I mix the two of them together to make it easier.
Voila.
Oh my god, this one is good. Check the pizza.
Y'all, my white nails don't look white anymore. They look yellow. Oh my god, my pizza looks gorgeous. And they were hating.
Take it out. It's ready, that
I don't
one.
think so. I think it needs a little more. No?
No, it's ready.
Okay, I'll take it out. I don't think the round dough cooked.
Give me a
well.
pizza cutter.
Yeah, let me try to get this out without burning myself. Okay, who had faith in me? Cause
Hold on,
look.
where are you putting?
Oh no, I'm not gonna put it on the
Put
dough.
it right there.
It's gonna stick to this. No?
Alright, you can take it out, put it on the board.
Perfect. It just looks gorgeous. Like, you can just smell how beautiful it looks. I'm gonna take this out. It just looks so good. Okay.
Stop portentin is perfect.
It is. I'm advertising it because it just looks delicious.
You know how ugly pizza is.
It's like two people, you know, can eat this. Maybe one, depending on how hungry the person is. Okay, let me just cut into it. This Okay, ready? Final review.
Cut it. Let's see what you make.
Wow. Okay, guys.
Make it to the small piece.
I want you
can-
guys to look at how delicious that crust looks. Because I put cheese. I'm very smart. Since it's not like a traditional pizza, I just eyeballed the
Take
size.
it that out, put it in there. We can use the pan for this. Take it off the tray.
Okay, some parts barely even got any toppings. But it's
All right,
okay.
let's try.
Tell me that does not look gorgeous and
I
delicious.
feel like everything falling apart.
It's not. It's the way the pizza is supposed to be. It's good.
It's all right.
It's
1 out
the,
of 10.
One after the.
No, 1 out of 10. What do you rate it?
I can give you a
just look
7.
like when I squeeze the crust.
Come here.
Oh. Looks good, right? Oh my god, it's hot. Oh.
We use this one to put a couple of these to cook. And this
Oh, it's very good.
ugly shape. I don't know what is that.
It's Mickey Mouse.
It looks like everything beside freaking right dough.
This one is a chicken. You see the head, the shape.
It's a twisted chicken, no?
It's like a, yeah. Very good.
I guess the dough is better.
I made it obviously this way.
All right, put the meat on this. I was gonna make a cinnamon roll. I forgot. So we're gonna do it next time. We're gonna do another of these. So for that one, do the meat, do it like a ball like that, a small, put it in there.
For this one?
Yeah, like that, that's it. You don't need to make a ball. Just to take it like that, put the mushroom.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
The other one is still cooking, so
Would you like any sauce on this?
no. Yeah, put the sauce too. This one is different.
A little bit.
All right, we're gonna make that one like that. We're gonna make another one with the pepperoni.
Guess I should have put the sauce first.
And we're gonna add the mushroom on top of this. We'll add a little bit of mint. Dry basil. And we're gonna have a cheese.
Okay, this is good.
All right, this is fine.
You don't want
Now,
any cheese?
from this one, I'm going to use some cheese on this one. I'm going to use some on this, one of them. So we are making a couple different ones. So for this one, the other one, we're going to use let me put this one.
We don't have any more. I think that was it.
Put some meat on that one.
Both?
Yeah,
Regular way?
yeah. No, the ball one. Really?
Better keep coming back like a revolving
All right, leave that one. And put the pepperoni too. That
On
one.
this one?
Yeah.
Better keep coming back like a revolving
All right, on this one, I'm going to use add the sauce.
Better keep coming back like a revolving door. Keep coming back like a revolving. Better keep
Put
coming
the onion. Put some cheese. Olive. And we're gonna add the spinach. Then we're gonna add the cheese again. So add the olives on too. Add olives. some other stuff. All right, this one is ready. All right, let's show it. All right.
Yeah, mine looked so much better.
This is not pizza.
What is it then?
Look like a pizza, but it's a mushroom. I don't know what to call. Let me cut it and show you. What did you do with the blade? Here, try. So you guys can see the look. Perfect.
Let's see. I'm gonna grab the smallest slice. Oh, it's hot. Okay, let's see. I don't want to put my mouth. This is hot.
Because it doesn't fit all in there.
It's not bad.
It's perfect. You know that. Let's those cook. Let me fix this one. So for this one, what do you want? I'm gonna put all the olives left over, all the onion left over. There is some over here vegetable. I'm gonna use it. Actually, I'm gonna use it in the other one. This one I'm gonna add a mushroom. I have some garlic juice, so I'm gonna put it on top of it. And we're gonna add some small amount of cheese on this. Oh shoot, I forgot the one bread. Ooh. So, for this one, we're gonna do the rest of the olives and spinach with the mushroom. And for this one, I'm gonna use the sauce first. Mix it all of it.
Oh, that's a lot of sauce.
Then you put the sauce. I'm gonna first put the cheese in there. A little bit. Once you put the cheese, we're gonna use the meat and make a ball on top. Once you put the meat, you're gonna add the mushroom on top of it. Here, that's another one. There's some leftover garlic I put on top of it. Alright, that's it. I guess we finished with all. Let's cook the rest. So now I'm gonna make a side sauce, make it a little bit tastier. We can use it for the pizza. So I have a sour cream, yogurt. I'm going to use the 1 spoon of biggest spoon of sour cream. I'm going to use about the 2 spoons of yogurt. These are high fat, so I use a little bit of lemon juice. So I'm gonna have a garlic. So for this one, probably I need 3 garlic. You enjoy too much?
Because my pizza is really delicious.
It looks like they finished the all pizza.
There's still some left in case you would like to try more of my pizza. I like to eat, so I'm eating all of the toppings.
Check the oven.
Still needs more time.
All right. I need the...
Looks like icing.
All right, you guys comment and tell us what you guys want me to cook. Come to online and we can talk and then we can make it for you guys and we can have a good life. So I'm waiting for your guys' comment and please subscribe and follow us. You guys say what kind of food you guys looking to see, so we try to find it and make it for you guys. She's a good cook, but it's alright.
I'm an amazing, great chef. 10 out of 10. People should hire me for their kitchen.
Alright, add the dill.
How much?
Is down there
Where?
in the other cavity. Bottom.
My finger. I almost chopped off my finger.
Make sure add it like a 1 spoon. There.
I don't know what this is. This doesn't look like a regular yogurt. She's just adding stuff.
Put the salt and pepper a bit.
Got some salt.
Make sure add 1 cucumber.
Gonna add some pepper. Not gonna put too much. Just that much.
Alright, mix everything.
So now we're gonna mix.
Alright, the bottom one is ready. Let me
I'm
take it
guessing
out.
this is more like a dip.
Yeah.
Figured. This wasn't like a regular.
Alright guys. Our other dip is ready. Other pizza or lamajun. Let me show you guys that one. If you guys bring the camera over here, you can see what we make.
Looks like a hamburger.
This is just a
on top.
regular one. So usually when you buy it in the turkey, there's not that much meat on it. It's just like a small layer.
It's a very thin layer.
Yeah.
But we like more meat, so we put more. And it's a thicker.
What did you do with the cutter? All right, I'm gonna put it here and
The
cut it with this
cutter.
knife. See, it's really thin, this one. It's not like a pizza. Wow.
I think the cutter disappeared.
Think about it, you put it on this dip on top of it and try.
I am gonna burn my fingers again.
This is perfect.
This is my only method of making it less hot. Okay. Let's see. I'm not really a fan of how much garlic he puts, so I'm gonna put the smallest amount of his dip.
So if you guys take a look, we made a couple.
Different varieties, but when you go into Turkey, they don't have this many varieties.
They usually just use it, do the meat with it. Let's see if we can add more.
Meat is good.
I know, it's perfect. That's why when I go to the Turkey, usually I try it. The first time I had it, I fell in love with it, but the taste was very, very good. All right, let's cook those. And
But they don't put this many toppings in Turkey, though.
no, usually they use it.
They have like 5 different options you can choose from.
All right, guys, thank you for watching. So I'm gonna put a picture of the rest of it. You can kind of come and see it online. But for any food you guys want, just order us. I bring the Ida to cook for you guys. I know she's a professional, but in the end, I do everything. Thank you for watching. Please
Bye-bye.
subscribe and follow us. Bye.